Give us a few seconds and we'll be right back.
Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah.
We are back. We are back, ladies. This is Women Talking Balls podcast that provides women a space to share their love of sports in a woman's perspective. We are here live today at Deluxe Creative Spaces outside of Atlanta in McDonough, Georgia. Excuse me. All right. Before we get started, you may see we are set up a little different today. We are missing Dominique. She had to take care of those when the duty calls, you have to answer.
Yes,
So we got to keep the lights on and the rent paid. So Dominique is not with us today, but I'm Boss Lady B. To my left, I have Tiki Wiki. And to my right, I have Ann from the A. So you don't have the normal quartet here today. You got the three amigos, and we're going to be right here.
Three amigas.
So before we get started, we'll give everyone a few seconds to click, like, share today's episode and with your friends and family. And also remember that we are on Facebook, YouTube Live, every Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, if you have a product, we are here. If you have a product or business and you know anyone that would like to be a sponsor, have us sponsor them and showcase their product, please email us at womentalkingballs, that's with the S, at gmail.com. womentalkingballs@gmail.com. And we will contact you with sponsorship details. As you can see, we are in our pink again this week. We are still supporting Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we are supporting those that are survivors and those families that are remembering their loved ones that have lost their battle to that ugly, ugly C word.
Yes. Yes.
All right, ladies. We should be in good spirits today.
We had a
Yeah,
win.
Because
this
we had a
weekend.
what?
We had a road win.
We had a road win. Speaking of a road win, we haven't had a road win since
What is it?
I think it was
2021.
Yeah, when
2021.
we beat Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah.
So let's get into this recap. Of course, we all know about the penalties.
Yes.
The penalties, they was brutal. There were 18 penalties in the entire game
Mhm.
that was split amongst us and the Buccaneers.
Right.
They weren't good penalties, but they were penalties.
Right.
Yes.
One thing I can say about the penalties with AJ Terrell, I know penalties not good, but I feel like he had to get those
He had
because
to do
Evans is huge,
Huge.
6'5".
Yes.
Yeah.
So he had to go toe to toe with him.
Right.
So I'm not upset over those penalties,
Right.
because he didn't let Evans burn it.
He had to do it.
Yeah.
He had
to
to
do
He
it.
had to stop
He had
him.
to
Yeah.
stop it. And I'd rather him stopping him with penalties than Evans scoring on him every
Right.
time. He
Exactly.
only got one touchdown on him.
Yeah.
He only got one touchdown on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm good with that. I'm
Yeah.
good.
It was
with
at
that.
the beginning. So
And
he
it
had to
was
feel,
at the
yeah,
beginning.
he had to feel him
Right.
out. And so once he got that one,
It was clean defense after that.
exactly.
Right. He
was-
shook it off.
Yeah.
He shook it off and went from there.
He covered him real well.
He covered him good. He covered him
Mhm.
good. Okay, our
Yeah.
Ritter. Okay.
Really, it's like he's improving.
Yeah,
He's
is.
improving.
He is improving.
Yeah. So
I
we can't put him out yet.
Yeah, I do. I see growth.
Right.
And just like Coach said, he wanted to see how he respond, and he's responding
He's
well.
responding.
Yeah.
He's responding.
Yeah, he's doing some other things pretty well too. You know.
Yeah, I think he did 250 yards.
Yeah. He running with the ball.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ran with the ball.
Yeah, but he was making some good passes. Some
He
really
was,
good passes.
He was. Some of our top rushers, Tiki, your man Tyler.
Tyler Algier.
He had 21 carries for 59 yards. So he did pretty
Yeah,
good.
he did really well.
Yeah.
Your Joker.
My
Your
Joker was there. I
your
told
Joker
him
showed
where
up.
is CP?
Yes.
Cordell Patterson.
Cordell Patterson. He had 10
Yes.
carries
Yeah,
for
he did.
56 yards.
He
So
was so exciting to watch.
He
I
was,
so
he
glad to
was.
see
After
him
all
back.
this time, I guess everybody's so used to Bijan not being there, so they stepped up.
Yeah,
they stepped
they
up.
did.
As we
Mhm.
all saw,
Right.
Bijan
They
was not
did.
there.
Mhm.
He wasn't feeling well. And
Yeah.
from my understanding, he pulled himself out the game.
Yeah.
He had headache.
Mm-hmm. That's what they
But
said.
Ann said
The bubble guts.
the bubble guts.
That's what I said.
And after all them penalties
Yeah.
and that stuff that happened
Exactly.
yesterday, they gave everybody the bubble guts.
Okay.
So heart attack and everything else. I had to check on people, make
I
sure
know.
everybody was okay.
I felt and I felt like I was at Six Flags on the roller coaster. I was on the mind bender, the scream machine, the Batman.
Oh my
It was
God.
truly a roller coaster ride yesterday. That game.
We did good though. Ritter stayed away from the long third downs. You know, you didn't have too
You
many
didn't
of
have
those.
too
Right.
many of them.
Yeah, he did good
Yep.
on that. And he was making plays on the run. I was like, because that's his style of play.
Right.
He is a runner, and they trying to make him a pocket passer, but
Right.
he's good on the run. He was.
But
you
how
know.
was that run?
No, I mean passing on the run.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was about to go in on that.
And he hit some different people. He hit Cordell Hodge in the beginning
Yeah.
of the game.
He did.
He hit
did.
Scotty Miller. I think that's his name.
Yeah. He got 46.
And he was
yards.
from Tampa Bay.
Tampa
Yeah.
Bay.
Yeah.
He had to prove
Yeah,
himself.
yeah.
too.
Johnu Smith, he hit him. He was instrumental in the game. Of course, Cordell Pitts. That's your guy.
Pitts.
Kyle Pitts.
Oh, Tiki, it was National Tight Ends
Yeah.
Day.
Yeah. But like
And
I
I'll
say,
brought you to the game.
but like I say, they all look like tight ends
Tight
to me.
ends. Why is the
Yeah.
tight end position the only position that got a national holiday?
I know.
Is that not crazy?
Yeah, that was.
But I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
It was cute.
And Pitt
Cute.
stepped up.
Yeah.
He did.
He stepped up.
Yeah.
So
How about that defense though?
that who wins the game?
Defense. That defense is excellent.
Defense did it to.
Yes.
Oh my God.
They shut down Baker Mayfield.
Right.
They really did.
Mhm.
They
Well,
shut
he
him
got-
down.
he got 3 sacks. They sacked him 3 times.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
Uh-huh.
Yep, they shut him down. They shut him
And
down.
our defense, they don't ever give up a lot of points. They always kind of reduce everything to a field goal,
Exactly.
which I love.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Let's-
Interception.
Oh,
That's
that's
right.
right.
Richie Grant.
Richie
Yep.
Grant did his interception.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yep.
let's move into. We're gonna do a little something different today instead of the pros and the cons.
Mhm.
We're gonna make a little fun out of this. We're gonna do the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Okay.
Of yesterday's game.
Okay.
Okay.
So, and one of my uglies.
Okay.
Okay.
Was that running that Ritter did, and that was the most ugliest running.
That touchdown.
Yeah,
I know.
it was
And it
like
was designed just for him.
But he was moving, seemed like he was moving in slow motion.
He
It just
was.
was looking ugly and awkward.
Yeah.
That was
That was
It wasn't
that was
pretty.
the Ritter run.
the Ritter,
Ritter
run.
run. I like it.
And what
Yes.
you got for the good? You got any good?
I said the good was cool. He made us look really good yesterday. I got cool, and also Scotty Miller catch for the 46 yard.
All
So that was good.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tiki, what you got? In the bad.
What you want me to do, the bad or the bad? What you want me to do?
You do what you feel like doing. It's on you.
It's on me.
It's on you.
Well, you know what? I want to shout out to Ryan Nielsen.
Okay.
Okay.
Because he made
Defensive
the
coordinator.
defense confuse the other team.
The other team.
Because I was confused a couple of times myself. I was like, "What? They gonna blitz?" Because the safety was up there, you know,
Right,
and then
right.
they'll jump off.
Mhm.
So I think he did a really good job of making that offensive line, their offensive line, not really get it. I mean,
Right,
just keeping them off
Keeping them
balance.
off balance.
Yeah.
Okay. One of my bads.
Okay.
why we couldn't get them 4th and 1s.
Oh,
You wanted them to go. I wanted them to play
be,
safe.
I wanted them to be aggressive this week.
yeah, he was playing it safe,
He was
Yeah.
playing it safe.
but I still think he was playing too safe because they missed 3 touchdowns. We could have been up
touchdowns.
by 3 touchdowns. But even that, if we take the touchdowns away, we could have had 3 field goals.
Right.
That's even 9 points
Right. Right.
more than what we
More
had.
than what
Do
we
you
had.
think it was the flack from the fans saying his coaching and all of that? So he just wanted to play it safe.
You got to do what you got to
You
do.
got to do
You
what
got to
you
make
gotta
You
do.
got to be the
Oh,
best
exactly.
that you can be.
Right.
And like you said, what you said, we never had more than 25 points.
Right.
This whole season.
This
This whole season, those
Yep.
9 points would have put us where we
over
needed to
the
be.
25. Oh,
Right.
That's not good. Falcons
Right.
haven't scored over 25
5
points this season yet.
Not over 25.
We're gonna
Yeah.
make up. We're gonna make up for it.
We're gonna make
Gonna
up
make
for
up
it.
for it.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, then we're gonna make up for it with we got any more good, bad, and ugly.
Ayamada.
Oh yeah, he was.
Oh my
good.
God.
Ayamada, boy, he was on that
He
pass rush.
He was
Yes.
on that pass rush.
He was
He was
on him. And I just think he compliments Grady so much. Grady was always there by himself.
Right.
Now we got Ayamada, we got Calais
Campbell.
Campbell.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Campbell had another sack.
Right, right. And even the secondary, Bates. They,
Oh,
you
yeah,
know, they
Bates
are
is
really
right.
seasoned professionals.
Yes.
Yep.
That
Yeah.
defense is just awesome. Yeah.
They held
We have to be like in the top 10
they
for defense.
top 5.
We're in the
Top
top,
We're in the
five?
top 5
Okay,
for
okay,
defense. Yes.
okay.
Top 5 teams.
Okay.
And they only held Tampa Bay to 73 yards rushing. And it
Yes,
wouldn't have been that much because the quarterback had rushed at the end of the game
Right,
for about
right.
what
About-
20.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's really,
Really
good.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have anything in the chat?
No,
Anybody
I was
got
just about to
anything?
say, everybody
good
go
and
ahead.
bad?
Yep. Everybody go ahead and list your questions in the chat, YouTube or Facebook. We are live and we're
And with that, we're gonna move on to what the Falcons need to do to compete next week to the Tennessee Titans. We are headed up to Tennessee. It's a away game, so maybe we're gonna bring some of that good luck
right.
from this win.
Exactly. What Tennessee, they lost their last 2 games, so
They had a,
Yeah.
yeah, they're
And they
coming.
off a
They're
bye.
coming off a bye.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then they lost to the
Mhm.
Ravens, so
Right.
they might be hungry
Right,
for a
exactly.
win, and they're gonna be at home
right.
with that 12th man. So
Yeah, they 2-4.
Yeah.
yeah,
And we are what? We're number one
in the
in the
NFC South.
NFC South
South.
with a
Yes.
record of 4-3.
4-3.
We're above 500.
Exactly.
We are above
That's right.
500. So you know what I say.
I know.
So
But
with
no.
our defense, I think we'll look good against the Titans.
Yeah.
And I think Ryan Tannehill got a injury, an
Yep.
ankle injury,
Yeah.
Mhm.
so he's questionable
Okay.
quarterback. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna check the chat. And also Derrick Henry, their running back.
Back,
Oh my
okay.
god. I kind of
Okay.
like him.
You like him?
So we got to stop his running
We have to
game.
stop
We
him.
got to stop his running
Yeah.
game.
I think we'll be able to stop him. Like the defense has really been well, so I think we'll be good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Dexter Andrews said Ritter needs to have better ball security.
That yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody need to teach him how to hold that ball.
Yes.
I
That's
agree
true.
with
He
you.
needs to
Yes.
protect that ball. I know that last touchdown, he should have.
Yeah.
They,
Don't they
Changed over.
sent it to the other side.
That's what I was about to say. Don't they teach you anyway? Either to hold the ball,
He should have learned that in college.
Pee Wee League.
Pee Wee
Right.
League.
Yeah.
Right. Any other
other questions
questions in the
out
Yeah.
chat?
Nothing in YouTube.
Mhm.
No.
That's all I got.
That's all we got.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, hopefully we can.
I see Dom. Hey,
Dom, you out
Dom.
there?
Yay! We miss you.
Dominique.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
We are missing you.
Mm-hmm.
But we know things got to be done.
Exactly.
That's right. We're paying the bills.
All right. So hopefully we could get a win on the road again
We will.
against Tennessee.
Yeah,
It's looking good.
it is.
No,
I-
yeah, I think we will.
Yeah.
I think we will.
I think, they need to work out a couple of the mistakes. And the mistakes were you know what? I still don't understand. Last week it was 3 interceptions.
Mhm.
This week it was 3 fumbles. I was like, he's
He's
inventing ways.
consecutive for threes,
Threes.
He
right?
inventing ways to frustrate us.
Exactly.
And not the good three, not the
Right,
positive
no,
threes.
Like the 3 points.
right, right. 3 points, and
Right,
three
exactly,
touchdowns.
right.
Right.
He doing three.
But
three
that-
interceptions.
I'd rather have that than the interceptions.
Right.
the
Because
sacks,
the fumbles.
the fumbles.
Especially the way they happened, because they were down in the red zone, and so they weren't close. Nobody did a pick six, and
Right.
so nobody scored on those
Right.
turnovers.
That's true.
So
Right.
Well, neither one on either side though. Even
Yeah,
with ours.
that's why I say
yeah.
kick the ball
Exactly.
when you're that close. But anyway, yeah.
All right. Remember, if you're out there, remember to like, follow, share Women Talking Balls every Monday, 6 p.m. YouTube, YouTube, Facebook. Tell your friends, family, aunties, co-workers, and
Yeah.
her fellow passengers
Is that on the
on the
airplane? Come on in.
the barbershop crew ticket.
I know. I know.
Get everybody to follow us on Facebook and YouTube Live.
I know.
All right, we're gonna switch it up a little bit again with all these penalties. It leads. We're gonna go right into football 101.
Football
Okay.
101.
Football 101.
All right.
And our topic today, TK.
Our topic today is the different infractions of the game.
All right,
Okay.
rules are
Ru-
meant to be
be broken.
broken.
Rules are definitely meant to be broken.
All right, so
Right?
we have taught you all defense, offense, the
Special teams.
special teams,
Yep.
The layout of the
the
field.
layout of the
Yep.
field. So now we're about to teach you about all these penalties and different infractions.
That's
And
right.
trust me, there are tons of them.
Yeah.
They are.
So we're only gonna highlight a few.
That's
Right.
right.
All right, so let's go, Miss TK.
As Don would say, get your pen and paper out. Get ready to write down this information, because it's gonna be good, because you're gonna need it for the next game.
All right.
All right. So the rules, right? But a lot of time we just break them anyway.
Break them anyway.
You know that. Everybody have rules, but we just break them anyway. So the head coach, I don't care how much he scream and yell, and the players,
Mhm.
none of that. Fans, they can boo in the stands. But guess who the boss is?
Who?
The referee.
The referee.
Okay. And nothing changes his mind but the replay.
Mhm.
So once he calls a penalty, it's pretty much written in stone. So the officials, what they do is make sure everything is orderly so that they can keep the game running smoothly. And they make sure that the players and the coaches don't break the rules. In the rule book, there are 67 infractions
Oh my God.
with a penalty for each one. But of course, we're not gonna go over there.
Right.
I'm gonna highlight the most common ones, and it's about 9 of them.
I'm sure the players don't know all of them.
Right.
They don't know it until it happens.
Exactly.
Right. All right. So, how do we know if an infraction has been called? Belada.
Whistle.
A
I'm trying to- I'm
whistle.
trying
That's
to
right.
Whistle,
Yeah.
buddy, Clark.
Yep. The officials blow the whistle.
I was trying
What
to-
else? What else?
Flag.
Flags. What color is the flag?
Yellow.
Yellow. Right. The officials throw that bright yellow handkerchief out on the field of play. And what's another one? If you're watching it from home, what's
Got
another
another one?
indication? It's when they're
Go
ahead.
No, I was about to do one where the coach do timeout, but that might not be one.
It's when the announcers say flags on the play.
Oh,
That's
All
what
right.
Miss Carr you said penalty flag. You
Yeah,
right.
That's right. There's somebody did say penalty flag. You thank you. I appreciate it. So anyway, so like I said, we're gonna talk about 9. All right. And the first one is unsportsmanlike conduct or a personal foul. Okay.
Okay.
So this is really a judgment call on the referee. It's used if a player use profanity,
Okay.
or if they kick another player like in the groin, or just kind of piles on, just not behaving like they should. They're not behaving like a gentleman.
Okay.
All right. And the penalty for that is 15 yards.
That's a big penalty.
That's
Yeah.
a big
Yeah.
penalty.
Yeah. Unsportsmanlike conduct and personal foul.
Yeah.
The next one, I know y'all hear this all the time. Offside.
Offside.
Yes,
Offside. So there's a real common call.
Yes.
And it's movement by any player
Mm-hmm.
on offense or defense
Okay.
across the line of scrimmage.
Okay.
And the line of scrimmage is where they both line up. The offense and defense are facing each other
In
You
the
know,
line between them.
in the line in between them.
Ball is
Right.
placed.
Okay.
And it happens before the ball is snapped.
Okay.
Okay. They make some type of movement.
Okay.
And that infraction is 5 yards.
Okay. That's not too bad.
It's not bad at all. Then they have encroachment.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And encroachment is called when the defense causes the offense to move off sides.
Okay.
All right. Before the ball is snapped.
Oh, okay.
And that also carries a 5-yard penalty.
Mm.
Mhm.
Okay.
Clipping.
Yeah.
Heard of clipping?
Her
Clipping.
clipping.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Clipping. Nobody want to be clipped from
Clipped,
behind.
right.
Right. So in football, one player cannot go after another player from behind, hitting them in the knees or in the legs. All right.
Cause injury too.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good.
Yeah. So they call it unsportsmanlike conduct specifically for clipping.
Okay.
All right. But the defense can tackle a runner from behind.
Okay.
Tackle him.
Tackle.
Tackle.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. And that's a 15-yard
Oh,
penalty.
that's a big one
I
too.
can see why that's
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. The next one is offensive holding and defensive holding.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, we get that all. We hear that all the time.
Uh-huh. And that is illegal use of the hands.
Okay.
All right. There is a complicated list of ways in which players may block and grab and contact each other.
All right.
But a player cannot use his hands to hug another player or to slap him or pop his jock strap.
We back with the jock strap.
Jock strap. That was episode 1.
They can't do it. They get a
They
penalty.
get a penalty.
And the penalty is 15 yards when it's called on the defense, and it's 10 yards when it's called on the offense.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Face masks.
That's
face
a-
mask.
I hear that all the time.
all the time.
Thou shalt not grab
The face mask.
or hold the face mask, twist it or turn it
Mm-hmm.
because the players' heads are inside and it
Right.
can
That
cause
can be
injury.
dangerous. Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
So the face mask covers the face, and it's that iron grid that's attached to the helmet. And if a player grabs the face mask unintentionally, then that's a 5-yard penalty.
Okay.
But if he grabs it and twists it and
And
throws it
throw
to the
down,
ground,
Exactly.
yeah, and that's considered to be intentional.
Right.
That's a 15-yard
15 yards. I know
15-yard
that's right.
penalty. All
I know
right.
That's right.
Next, we got roughing the kicker and roughing the passer.
Okay.
Thou shalt not touch
That's
the
that-
kicker
Right. Or that quarterback.
after
Oh,
he
that-
has kicked the ball, or the quarterback, or whoever is passing the ball after it's thrown. Yeah,
I think that was intended to protect the
quarterback.
Right. Exactly.
Mhm. And the kicker.
and the kicker. Yeah.
Mhm. That's a 15-yard penalty.
I can believe it.
Yep.
Mhm.
What about this new? Well, I don't know if it's new,
What?
but now we got these guys like your Hollands
Uh-huh.
that have that hair hanging down,
Right.
and these dreads.
Uh-huh.
I
Grabbing
thought
the
that
hair?
was- that's a penalty.
Oh no.
I thought there is a penalty for pulling them down by the hair now, or maybe it's on the player if they
I thought
got
they got that horse collar.
if they. I
Well, the
don't know
horse
if that's
collar
the
is-
horse
Yeah.
collar. That's
Yeah.
that's grabbing
Right.
him, but
grab-
maybe
just grabbing you.
Mhm.
so it's all on
kinda
the
bad.
player. If you want your hair to hang down, you get pulled by your hair. That's on you.
You know, I never seen him get I never seen
Now
that.
I'm thinking it's on the player. If you got your hair
Yeah.
hanging down,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and you get pulled down
Yeah,
by your hair,
That's
That's
you.
on you.
that's on you.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
You may want to rethink that. If anybody in the chat knows,
Exactly.
let me know, please.
All right. The next one is delay of the game.
Okay.
All right. The offense has to snap the ball within 30 seconds after the referee kind of signals the clock to start, the field of play. And sometimes the offensive team deliberately waits,
You're right.
to
Mhm.
snap, wait for the 30 seconds to go. And it's part of the strategy of the game,
For them
depending
jump
on,
outside.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, jump off sides or just to delay or to take time off the clock.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. And when they do that, that's a 5-yard penalty.
Okay. So they say in the chat that the hair is a part of the uniform. So
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
yes.
Yeah. Let me know that.
So is that if the player
Right.
got their hair out?
Exactly.
Uh-huh. And I think on our first episode, somebody asked us about intentional grounding.
Mhm.
So intentional grounding, it's against the rules for the passer to throw the ball away in order to avoid a loss of yardage or a sack.
Okay.
Sometimes he can get away with it if it's thrown in the vicinity of a receiver.
Receiver.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or if he can throw it out of
Out of
bounds.
bounds.
But he needs to still be within the pocket.
Right.
Right.
All right. It can also be called if the quarterback rolls out and tries to throw it out of bounds and doesn't reach the line of scrimmage. And the
Okay.
line of scrimmage is the yardage where they started.
Where they start.
Right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And that's a 10-yard penalty
Okay.
and a loss of a down.
Oh, well,
So
wow,
like
that's
if
a
you're
good
at first
thing.
down,
Yeah.
if you do intentional grounding, it goes to second down
Right.
and you get 10 yards, a 10-yard penalty.
But some of these 15-yard penalties are also automatic first downs. They get some
Right.
of 'em- Okay.
So it
Because you added
depends.
10 yards because you can including that 10-yard in it.
Right.
Right. That's why.
So like say for instance, if they were on first down and they did the play and they got 4 yards, if they get a 10-yard penalty, that's an automatic first
Automatic
down
first
because
down.
all they need was 6
6
yards
Right.
to get that first down.
I got you. Okay.
Mhm. Yep.
All right, I'm learning too.
So those are the only ones I had, but I wanted to kind of mention touchback since that happened
Oh yeah.
in the
okay,
game, and
okay.
it's not really a penalty that give
Penalty.
you yards, but it's a penalty. I'm
Right.
sorry, it's a penalty, but it's not like if you do this, you
Penalized.
penalize yards for it. But in the case where Ritter was running with the football
Mhm.
in the end zone, he was running, but he didn't quite make it to the end zone.
Right.
And because he was at the line of scrimmage, at the end, not the line of scrimmage, he was in the end zone. It's kind of opposite of a safety.
Right.
So
Yeah.
if you're in the end zone and you sack, you get 2 points
Right.
for a safety. But he was running it in and fumbled it. So it was 2 different things that happened. So because he did that, the other team gets the ball and they get it on the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
What about when them big boys can't run off the field in time, that illegal substitution? I just love that. They can't make it off the
They
field.
can't make
yeah.
That's because they're not paying
They ain't
attention.
paying
Right.
attention.
Exactly.
And they
Right.
substitute.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But a lot of times they don't get penalties for that. They call
think it's-
timeouts.
They lose a timeout again.
They call times out to prevent the penalty.
That's if I
they
thought
make
that's
it.
if the coach catches it or
Yeah,
something.
if the coach catches
It's a
it.
5-yard penalty.
It's okay.
It's a
Mhm.
5. It's
Yeah.
only a 5-yard penalty. I
Yeah.
just think it's hilarious because
Yeah.
it's normally those big boys,
Right.
Right.
And they can't make it off that
Exactly.
field in
That's
enough
right.
time before the game.
Right.
All
All
right,
right. That was
Yeah.
that was really informative.
Yeah.
Real good.
Good.
Thank you, Tiki.
You're welcome.
Rules are meant to be broken.
All
Yeah.
right. Then.
Yeah.
I break them all the time.
And one of the rules that we have is to like, subscribe,
Right.
Follow,
Right.
That's right. On Facebook
Exactly.
and YouTube.
That's
Women
right.
Talking Balls. Like, follow, and share. Look.
Exactly.
And share.
All
And
right.
subscribe.
All right. Moving right along. Is it my turn?
Mhm.
All right, it's time for that climax.
Time for the
Time
climax.
for the climax.
Woo!
All right. Okay, we got our Atlanta United.
Yes.
Hey, they finished the regular season with a 2-2 draw against Cincinnati.
Okay.
They're headed back to the MLS Cup playoffs. We are number 6 seed, so hopefully we can go a little bit further.
Yeah.
Right.
Go a little bit further, but we are back in the playoffs.
Go
again.
United.
Yes. Go
I
United.
know. Our Atlanta Hawks, they are finished with preseason, and we start our regular season on Wednesday
Okay.
against the Charlotte Hornets, and we are playing up in Charlotte.
Okay.
So if everybody tune in. Let's root for our Hawks.
Yes.
Maybe ladies, we can get some of them games in this year. It's a lot of them, so maybe
It's a lot.
we
Yeah.
can get
Yeah.
anybody out there that got some tickets that want to share them with us. We're more than welcome to
More
take
than
them. Okay. I know we was talking about that exciting game last night against Philadelphia
Yes. In Miami.
and
Mhm.
Miami.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
did we see on that Philadelphia and actually made a catch?
Julio. Yes.
Julio Jones has
Yes.
signed a 1-year contract. And is it practice?
It was. They
But
upgraded him Saturday.
Upgraded him Saturday.
because he actually played.
Yeah.
Julio wearing number 80. That look
80. I know that was all right.
funny on it. Wide receiver with that high.
Remember, we were talking
about that high
Mhm.
number.
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
that'll be one of the football 101s we'll talk about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But
the
yeah, so
numbering on the
Julio
players.
is now with the Philadelphia Eagles. Our Las Vegas Aces, WNBA, they won their back-to-back championship.
Exactly.
They beat the New York Liberty 70-69. That was a
Yes.
great game. I saw that game.
Right.
Really good game.
Wow.
And they did it without their 2 starters,
Right.
Candace Parker
Yeah.
and Chelsea Gray. They were both out injured.
Wow.
So Asia Wilson,
Asia
baby,
Wilson.
Asia Wilson, she stepped up.
Yes.
She even got MVP
Right.
Yes.
for the game. So
Yes.
congrats to our Las Vegas Aces. They're
Right.
making it tough for
making
the
it, yes.
WNBA.
2 years in a
Yeah.
row.
2 years in a row, back-to-back championships.
Mhm.
So to the who. WNBA, go out there and support those ladies. Give them
Yes.
some more money too.
So well, the owner said they did what the LA Sparks did 10 years ago. So
Okay.
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 Mm.
And what was that?
win
Cool.
back.
Oh,
Winning
okay.
back-to-back championships.
Okay. Sorry.
Moving on to our colleges. We had a lot of bye weeks this week.
A lot.
Mhm.
UGA had a bye week.
Mhm.
Kennesaw had a bye week.
Yep.
Colorado had a bye week.
Yeah.
Look, I guess everybody getting it together.
Yeah, getting together.
So, but Georgia Tech, they lost unfortunately to Boston College. I think Georgia Tech now falls to 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Georgia State, baby, they do.
They
them
doing
Panthers,
Georgia
they
State,
doing
they
it.
doing it
I watched
again.
some of that game.
Yeah.
I have watched too much football. I'm sorry. Look, the contract gonna be turned against. The contract gonna be against me.
And they made Georgia State Bowl eligible for
Yes.
winning this weekend.
Yes. They beat Louisiana.
Mhm.
So Georgia State is now 6-1.
Yeah.
Georgia
Wow.
State doing it.
They are.
They doing it. Oh,
A
our
bowl game somewhere.
bowl game.
Maybe.
Yep.
Oh,
They,
yeah,
I
they-
think they eligible now.
They eligible for a bowl
Okay.
game now. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. Our HBCUs, they still lost. It was Clark Atlanta's homecoming. They lost homecoming.
Who did they play?
Central State University, and they lost 48-21 on homecoming. Morehouse got their homecoming coming up
Okay.
this weekend,
Mhm.
but they lost against Fort Valley.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I don't know.
That was Fort Valley homecoming.
Yes, it was. It was
Mhm.
Fort Valley's homecoming.
Yep.
What else we got going on? I didn't have too much highlights this week.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
USC, they got knocked out of the playoffs. The Heisman Trophy quarterback
Uh-huh.
plays for USC, and they
Okay.
got knocked
They
out
got
of the
knocked
playoffs.
out?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
I didn't watch any college football.
You don't
this
watch any
weekend.
college football. It was exciting.
It was.
It was exciting.
It was.
My dogs weren't playing.
That's the climax.
Mhm.
I think we are.
I'm
we
trying to see
good?
if we have anything,
Anything
in the chat.
Nothing in the chat.
Nothing
Nope.
in the
Everybody, nobody's chatting today. What's up with everybody?
Everybody
know.
tired.
Yeah. Okay.
All
They
right.
got Fort Valley State in the building. Okay, Miss
All right.
Washington.
Yeah. Centrissa Armstrong, Idet Keisha Farmer.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey.
Thank you. Look, thank you for following us.
Loretta.
Hey,
Whitehead.
Loretta. I know Loretta.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Loretta. Loretta, tune in every week. Thank you
Yes,
so much.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're going to the question of the day.
Yeah,
let's go ahead and
next
question of the
next is our question of the day, and it's gonna
Question
hit
of-
us up with our question of the day.
Are you all ready for the question of the day? So
Got a good one.
All right.
with new arenas being built around the United States, how do you feel about the historic landmarks being destroyed in order to build these arenas? I know we had a few notable arenas that were built, and some of the historic places were knocked down. I found a couple of them in my research, and one of them was the Madison Square Garden. Below that, they say it's Penn Station. So they built Madison Square Garden on the historic Penn Station. So how do we feel about that? Again, we have DePaul University. They tore down 5 historic buildings on their campus just to do a practice facility for their
Oh, wow.
athletes. I know, right?
Mm,
You know, we're losing a lot of this history. You know, we're not going to have it. And of course, Las Vegas, they're getting ready to do a new MLB baseball stadium.
Baseball stadium.
So they're knocking down some of the old iconic casinos. One of them is the Tropicana.
wow.
So, Sammy Davis Jr.
Right.
and some of the drug lords. They used to be at the Tropicana back in the day.
Yeah.
But they're gonna knock the Tropicana down and build this new
Yeah.
NLB arena.
Y'all let us know what y'all think in the chat.
Exactly. And of course, Atlanta, we knocked down those 2 churches.
Yes.
Mount Vernon and Friendship Baptist to build our new Mercedes-Benz. So how do we feel about, different arenas being built, but we have to lose some of our history?
And landmarks.
Yeah.
Well, they say they knocked them churches
Exactly.
down, and we haven't
Been
had
bad
any-
luck
been
ever
bad
since.
luck ever since. Ever
Over here
since.
in YouTube, Dominique says it's unfortunate, but it is because the land and the area is inexpensive. That's correct. Yeah.
And
Dexter.
you know what? That's not talking about arenas, but that's also true with universities too.
Exactly.
They normally purchase land that's in poor
Urban communities. Yeah.
communities because
Right.
communities
Yep.
because
Right.
the land is cheaper.
Mhm.
Right. Dexter
Um,
Andrews said Arthur Blank knocked down historic churches for the Mercedes-Benz Dome.
Yes, Dexter, thank you. Friendship received $19 million.
Right. And Mount Vernon got
Ooh.
15 million. Well, both of them
Ooh.
relocated, but
Yeah.
they're not serving in the community that they were designed for, except for Friendship.
Friendship,
still over there.
friendship, yeah, only went
Yeah.
a few blocks down.
Yeah.
I
Mount
mean, were
Vernon preferred.
did they take the money or they were forced
Well,
to take the money?
Well, it was strong arm.
Right. Right. Will you give up $19 million?
No.
Right. They say Friendship put back up that historic bell.
Mhm.
They heard the bell. Look, so
Yeah.
I mean, it's unfortunate because I
Right.
think I saw where Friendship has the oldest Black congregation in Atlanta or something like
Oh.
that. They had the oldest
Yeah, and
congregation
I
in
think,
Atlanta.
was it Clark or Spelman started AKA in the basement there.
Oh.
I know it did have ties,
Yeah.
a lot of
Mhm.
ties to the
HBCUs.
HBCUs in
Right.
the area. So
Mhm.
yeah, that's unfortunate.
Right.
But I mean, that dollar, ugh,
Exactly.
that what was the movie? What was the movie? Was it with Demi Moore where the money can buy
Oh, happiness. Was it
money
that?
can buy anything or something like I can't remember the
Mhm.
movie. It's on the tip of my tongue, but money bought them churches.
And Mr. Andrews said if they don't take the money, then they would just do the eminent domain.
Well, that's true.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's true,
That's
yeah.
true.
That's so true.
So I mean, to keep the church going,
Going right.
Yeah.
and they serve in the community. So
Right.
I mean, a lot of people depend on these churches too.
Right,
They do all type of things to help the needy in the community. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
So, do y'all know any other historic landmarks that have been torn down to build sports arenas around the U.S.? So, let us know in the chat.
Yeah.
there are some old ones, but I don't know if they knocked down stuff. I mean, there's some really really old
Yeah, I'm sure.
stadiums
Yeah.
out there. They might be sitting on some of.
Ah,
We ain't gonna go there.
Because I know L.A. that old stadium they had used to be for where the Rams used to play in.
Uh-huh.
I know they knocked down it. I don't know what it used to be before then, but I know it was a lot of homeless around it. So
Yeah.
they
Really?
yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
Alrighty.
So Dexter says they say it's in the name of progress.
It progress for the city.
Yeah. Yeah, they do it for the
Yeah.
name of progress.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
It's all
for
about-
the
all about the
Olympics,
dollar.
because that's when it happened around the Olympics, isn't it?
To get the, I thought it was to get the Olympics.
Yeah.
Or something like
Mhm.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, they do it. It's all about the money.
Yep, that's what it
Money,
is.
Dollar, dollar.
Exactly.
Mhm.
$1 bill.
All
All right then.
All right. Thank you, Ann. I
You're
like that
welcome.
one.
Yeah.
Gave us a little history
little
there.
history
Little
today.
history lesson. We can have football 101
Yes.
and history.
Right. All in one.
All in one episode.
You never
Okay.
know what you may get.
All right. What we got Monday night? Who you got? We got Monday night football tonight.
Ooh,
We
San
got
Francisco 49ers and
the
Minnesota Vikings.
And hey, they ain't
Ooh.
looking too good for Minnesota.
Minnesota, not with
No.
that, not with that 2-4 record. No.
Yeah. Y'all, you know I'm a Garoppolo. Well, he's not Garoppolo. He's not there anymore. I'm sorry. He's with the Raiders.
You
Yeah.
keep
I
saying
keep
his
saying that
name,
now.
right. Right.
He is not with them anymore.
We got Brock Purdy.
right, Brock Purdy.
Purdy is San Francisco 49ers quarterback.
Yep.
And I like Christian McCaffrey.
Okay.
I'm sorry, he's a good running back. He
Yeah.
came from Philadelphia.
Mhm.
I always get concussions though. That boy be in concussion protocol more than anybody I know. And he still come back and play. I'd be nervous for him. But I like Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's looking like San Francisco though. Yeah.
But Vikings got home field advantage. Kirk Cousins still
I don't
there.
know, the
What y'all think in the
49ers,
chat? Who
yeah.
y'all going for? The Vikings
49ers,
or the 49ers?
They got a pretty good record.
Who?
The 49ers.
Oh, yeah, because 49. Remember, 49ers was
Were
one of those
undefeated.
undefeated.
Right.
They 5-1.
But
Yeah.
now they 5-1.
Yeah.
So, I
I'm
don't
going for
know.
the 49ers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Kirk Cousins and the Vikings gonna do it tonight.
Mm-mm.
That might not even be a good game. That might be a blowout. Huh?
Yeah, I think so. I might be able to go to bed.
I might be
early
able to go to
tonight.
bed early tonight.
What-
Anything in the chat? We going for
It's unanimous.
it's unanimous.
unanimous,
We
okay.
all going for the
Loretta
49ers.
Whitehead said the 49ers.
Okay.
Carl Boston,
Okay.
Corey Boston said the 49ers. It's unanimous.
Mhm.
Wow.
Bling by Lane,
Uh-huh.
49ers.
So
So
everybody
yeah,
going
everybody going to
49ers.
49ers. Yep.
So it's not gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a blowout. It's gonna be a blowout.
I think it's gonna be a blowout. All right.
All right.
Okay, then.
We good. We
We're
good.
good.
Mhm.
All right. Well, we're gonna go into our inspirational playbook, provided to us by the one and only Miss Dominique. She couldn't be here tonight, but we're gonna do the inspirational playbook on her behind. On her behalf.
behalf.
Sorry. Ooh, her behind. Did you hear me, Dominique?
I know she's somewhere cracking up.
I know she's laughing. I know she's laughing at me. I know she's laughing. So our inspirational playbook is there is no I, he. And age, even when we were playing
Right.
sports.
That's
and
right.
kids playing sports. So there is no I in team.
Mm.
All right, so here we go. On Women Talking Balls, we discuss mostly sports that require more than one person to compete on sports teams. But there are sports that require only one person, and it's solely up to them to execute the task to get the win. Some examples are golfing, bowling, even swimming. To those of us on the outside looking in, we only see the efforts of that single athlete. But what we don't see is their support in the background, like coaches, trainers, and even their families. Without their support team, things could become too much for them to handle alone. In the game of life, at times there are teams of one, single parenting. I'm sorry. In the game of life, at times there are teams of one, single parenting, and some job responsibilities. There are benefits to working alone, but at times it can become overwhelming. We may feel like we must complete the task on our own because it's only us that will be held accountable for the result.
Exactly.
Yes, you are responsible for handling it yourself, and you feel no one can do it as good as you can. But there will be times that you will need the help from others.
Right.
There is always that time when you need the help from others.
That village.
That's that village.
Yeah.
Yep. Be open to ask for help. Reach out to those that may have more knowledge about the task. Be open to get the opinion of others. Don't put yourself in a I can do it myself mentality and cause yourself unnecessary stress. It's okay to say I need help. We all need that support team in our lives from time to time, even if we aren't willing to admit it. We cannot handle things alone all the time. If you are one of these people that want to handle things alone majority of the time, please understand you can get much more done with the help of others. Rely on your loved ones, close friends, and even colleagues. They are your team, your village.
Right.
That's right.
Your
That backbone.
Yep.
The eyes that I believe you should hold near to your heart are individuality and integrity. Thank you, Dom.
That was
good.
awesome, Dom.
Yes.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's right.
Exactly. Got to have that.
Got to
team.
have that
Gotta have
team.
that
Got to
team.
have that team. That
Yeah.
was our inspirational playbook.
Mhm.
Do we have anything else to chat about?
Dominique said she did laugh at you.
She did laugh at me when I said behind.
Yes, right.
All right. Well,
All right.
we got us a little time here,
Yeah.
so we can do a recap, or we can wrap it, or we can play. Or look, I'm being silly. Any questions out there?
Yeah. Anybody have anything they want to say?
I don't have any over here in YouTube land.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Going back, Tiffany Washington said the 49ers.
Okay.
Everybody
She
talking about
added
the
that.
49ers.
Mhm.
All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up. We want to thank everyone for watching us tonight. Join us next time, next Monday on Women Talking Balls, when we discuss more football, hot topics, more football 101. And we are coming to you live from Deluxe Creative Space out in McDonough, Georgia. And remember to follow us on Facebook, YouTube every Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And also remember, if you have a business owner, anybody that want us to advertise and promote their product, please, please email us at womentalkingballs@gmail.com for sponsorship information. Again, this is Boss Lady B, Tiki Wiki, and Ann from the A. This is Women Talking Balls podcast. See you next week. Love ya. We are who?
Women Talking Balls.
See you next week.
Bye-bye.